How's it going, guys? And welcome back to FAMcast. This is episode 33. I'm Trevor, and I'm here with Zach and Trey.
Hello.
And you might notice I'm looking a little rugged, and you're probably like, Trevor, what's going on? Are you depressed? Are you not getting enough sleep? You are correct. I am spending all my time in Monster Hunter World. It has been a very
so you're
tiresome
also
week.
depressed?
No, sorry.
Because you're like,
damn it, Zach.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just, I noticed that. I was just worried about you, buddy. I'm just worried.
No, I appreciate that. No, we've all been spending so much time in Monster Hunter World. I cannot put this down.
Right.
It's it's been insane. Ever since opening weekend last week. I know at least for that first opening weekend, we were staying up until like 4:30 in the morning, sometimes later. It's insane. It's everything I wanted from this game and more. And this is my first Monster Hunter.
Right.
So I can't speak highly about it enough. But what do you guys think so far? Since I know, Zach, you especially, you've put in probably twice the amount of time I have, if not more.
I've got a lot of time into it. Like, for the weekend, I just decided, I told my wife, hey, honey, pretend I'm not here. Pretend I'm in Columbus at Trevor and Trey's house. And I'm just going to play Monster Hunter. I'm going to stream Monster Hunter all weekend. She goes, oh, it's just like normal. You're never here. You're never around. But anyway, not important.
Jeez.
I'm just joking.
Dark.
So I played around 33 hours, 35 hours this past weekend. And then I'm back to like my normal stream schedule of only like 4 hours. And that's the only time I play video games. So I've only played 4 hours a day the past couple days. But I really like it. I got burnt out on it a little bit over the weekend, but I'm so happy with it. Like, it's got a lot of grinding to it, which I need. Every once in a while, I need a game with lots of grind.
Right.
And it does it well. Like, I feel like the grind system is quite rewarding, and the fights are fun enough that, you know, it's not an issue at all.
Yeah, man.
I just keep coming back to it. Trey, what do you? How far are you?
I just beat Zora Magdaros, like in the valley. Well, not beat. He just ran away.
Gotcha.
And somehow they lost a giant walking volcanic mountain dragon turtle thing. So, but whatever.
Yeah.
These are some pretty special hunters.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, he goes down in the ocean. The ocean's very deep.
Sure.
Easy to understand. So does that mean you've reached the Rotten Vale, or just no? You're have you? Okay.
Yep. I'm just at the Rotten Vale. I just saw the Lagiana for the first time. It's a beautiful monster. But yeah, man. Other than that, I'm in the same boat. Other than being like I don't know, a pseudo veteran Monster Hunter player, I hadn't played all of them. I played like a few of them here and there, but for the ones that I've played, this is like leaps and bounds better. I friggin' love it. It's so good. Each weapon just feels so different. Like, and with no more loading screens, that's like the main thing. It makes it feel like an actual like collective world now, instead of like you go to one area of the map, go to the next one, you have to stop, wait for it to load. Then you're in the next area. This one's just like, you want to go to area 12, you go to area 12. You want to go to area 10, you can just go to area 10, and it's no loading screens. Like, I think the only loading screens that there are between going from the home area, the hub town, to the actual map itself.
Other than that, is that right?
Yeah, Astera, something.
AST.
Astera.
Right.
Yeah, what was that laugh? Yeah, dude, I am thoroughly enjoying it, and like I played Monster Hunter Tri.
Yeah.
Is that the one that was on the Wii?
Mm-hmm.
I played a little bit of that, and I remember thinking, wow, this is really clunky. I didn't really care for it. But it seems like they've streamlined a lot on this one, and that's what I've been hearing from in game veterans of the game. So
I think there's a lot of like quality of life improvements from what I've heard.
Yeah, which is nice. There's still a couple more they could make, but that's me being picky.
Yeah, I mean, like the menu systems are a little archaic, but still, other than that, it's like gorgeous game. Gameplay's great.
Oh yeah.
All the new monsters are awesome, and then the returning ones are like even better because the actual scale is set right now. So instead of like cramping your hands on a 3DS or a PSP. It's like you're on your console, on your big ass TV, and you're fighting these big ass monsters, and like the scale is like correct. It's not, oh, we had to shrink down the monsters in order for them to fit into the 3DS so you can see them better. It's just, what's that? You want to fight a giant T-Rex that spits fire and extends its nostrils?
And wrecks your shit constantly?
And wrecks you
man.
all the time? You can do that.
That was an issue. I got Andrew Nath put it to me. But anyway.
He's rough,
what weapons are you guys using?
I'm personally using the switch axe. It's been a lot of fun. I love the blade portion way more than the actual axe. Yeah. Just because the sword, that's where you get like the element discharge and everything. And the axe part is just more like, you know, heavy swings, kind of like berserk mode. They're both fun, but definitely getting like a good like element hit on a monster is really satisfying.
Right. I hate you guys. I'll be in there with my little hammer and I'll be bonking on the monster. And you guys will do that thing where you blow your load, basically, and it'll shoot me backwards without fail. Oh, it's the worst. I hate it. But at the same time, it's a decent amount of damage.
With that, though, me and Trey were playing last night, and he knocked me up in the air and actually landed on the monster, so I mounted the monster that way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So
that is a thing.
There are some benefits to it on occasion.
Yeah, I'm sure it was totally
accidentally.
I'm sure it was totally on purpose.
Every single time.
Every single time. What weapons are you playing, Trey?
I'm using a couple. I'm using the bow mainly. The charge blade. This is my first time using the charge blade at all, and it's so awesome in this game.
Yeah.
And the charge blade and sword and board, because it's like a user-friendly kind of weapon. You can walk around with your weapon still out and still like heal. The shielding on it, of course, is good, but the charge axe does the same thing. That's why I kind of switched over to that, because it has the sword and board mode, and then you put the sword onto the shield onto the sword, and then it becomes like a great axe, basically.
Yeah,
that's
a
fun.
really cool weapon too.
It's so cool, man.
It reminds me a little bit. Obviously, they're very different games, but of Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Because you've got like the trick weapons of Bloodborne, and a lot of the weapons have like little things to them, like the charge axe you're talking about.
Yeah.
I started using the hammer, and I know I already mentioned that. The thing I want to mention, though, is, so I like I said, I'm like, at this point, I'm over 50 hours into the game, almost 60.
Nice.
As of yesterday, I was like somewhere around 40, 45, 48, something like that. And I just discovered that when you go to charge your hammer up for your swing, if you're charging it and then you hit circle, you will imbue your hammer with that charge, and then it'll like glow, and all your attacks until you're hit will get bonus damage.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, 40 hours of the game, I'm like, oh, this is a major part of this weapon build. Oh, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the hammer. I've thought about trying out the longsword, but we'll see. I just like smacking things in the face.
Heck yeah, man. It's like how I was with the charge blade. I'm like swinging with the sword and board like mode of it, and I'm like, why are my attacks just bouncing off all the time? This is annoying. This is crap. I never want to play this thing again. And I was like, oh wait, let me try something. Transformed it. Started swinging at him. Like, this makes complete sense now. I am the biggest idiot. But yeah.
Yeah, dude. I felt like a real moron yesterday when that happened. And I said something to a guy in my stream who is also a hammer guy. It's like, oh, you didn't know about that? I was wondering why you never did it. You could have said something, but okay,
right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Way to be a dick.
Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up. Yeah.
But I know...
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
It was nothing, really.
Gotcha. I was just going to say, I know we've been spending a lot of time in Monster Hunter, but with today being the first day of February, kicks off a tradition that I know at least me and Zach did, and maybe Trey, probably like 6 years ago, we kicked it off when we were trying to do another one of our little gaming things.
Oh yeah, Nothing But Nerd. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, Nothing But Nerd.
I saw that flashback thing on Facebook.
Yeah. So
has it been 6 years?
It's been something like that. It's been quite some time.
About.
So 4 in February, for those that aren't familiar, because it's not really a big event that a lot of people take part in. At least I don't see a whole lot. But in February, you basically pick 4 games from your backlogs because it's right after the holidays. You've got all these games built up that you want to play. So 4 in February is just picking 4 of those games and dedicating yourself to basically beating those games. Because I know it happens to me all the time. I'm like, all right, I'll get around to playing these games eventually, and I never do. So 4 in February is just kind of forcing yourself to sit down and at least knock out some of them. So basically 1 game per week, which, depending on your game choices, can be pretty tough.
Yeah, I like made my list. It was all RPGs, like JRPGs, like Final Fantasy 12 and stuff. And I'm just like, well, let's look at. I pulled up the website, how long to beat, or whatever it is. And yeah, it would take me about 3 months to beat the games I originally had chosen.
Nice.
So yeah, especially because I'm kind of a completionist. But what games did you pick, Trevor?
So on mine, because I did the same thing, I have a list of games I want to beat, but then I had to be realistic, and I was like, okay, which games can I beat in the course of February? So Horizon Zero Dawn is definitely on the list. I've been making the excuse on that one, saying, because I've had it since it came out, like I bought it day one, and I was like, all right, I'll wait until I get a PS4 Pro, because I want to play it at its highest quality, and now I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, it's such a good game, why am I waiting? So that's my first one. Next up, I have Nier, which Nier I started, but I only went through Route A. I've heard there's multiple routes. I'm not looking into it. I just know that there's more and that I need to go back into it.
Yeah.
My third game is Hellblade, Setsuna's Sacrifice. Tim got that for me for the holidays. So I'm excited to go through that, especially now that I have my new headphones. Because I've heard it's a lot better with headphones. All the voices.
What headphones
in your
are
ears. Astro Wave 50s.
Ooh, nice.
Generation 3s. And then my fourth game is... We just talked about it. Oh, man. Oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yep.
Because that comes out next Tuesday, which I guess is cheating a little bit because it's supposed to be a game in your backlog, but I never beat the original, so I feel like it's okay. Plus, it's not like there are rules to this anyway, so it's on my list. So take that.
Did you? We talked a little bit beforehand, Trey. You said you're probably not going to be able to do it.
Probably not. But if I did, Metal Gear 5 would be one for sure. The storyline for Street Fighter 5, I heard it's garbage, but I still want to play through it. Doki Doki Literature Club, because I want to get on the hype on that. And what other games do I have? Oh, Assassin's Creed. I guess we'll say Assassin's Creed since I haven't beaten that yet.
Oh, you still haven't beaten Assassin's Creed? Oh, it's... Actually, I haven't beaten Assassin's Creed. I'm at the last fight, too. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I should probably do that. That's a good list. I like that list a lot.
Some short and sweet games and just some things to do.
Like Doki, you can beat in a day, basically.
Yeah. Metal Gear is my main one that I'm like wanting to truck through.
Absolutely.
I haven't played it at all. I've never put it in a console. I have it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. It's a gosh darn shame. Trevor's rethinking our entire friendship right now as we speak. That's okay.
It wasn't that important anyway.
Yeah. I'm in the mood to burn bridges today. Let's who's got the kerosene?
Right.
I like that list. I like that list a lot. Nier was originally on my list, and I was like, oh, I'll start early. There's no way I'll beat this game, and da-da-da. And I ended up, the first day that I played it, I did a 10-hour stream, which normally I do 4-hour streams. And I was just like, oh, this game is so good. I must beat it. And so I proceeded to platinum it. It's amazing. I love Nier. But I beat it before February. And so I just don't feel right letting it be on there. So I picked Horizon Zero Dawn because I've heard that's amazing. And it just looks awesome. Like the mechanical dinosaur thing. I don't know what the deal is with that, but
can't go wrong.
I'm down. Yeah, exactly. Demon Souls, for obvious reasons. I'm a big Dark Souls Bloodborne fan. Dishonored. I've always wanted to play through Dishonored. I've never played through it. I've got it. I don't have to spend money. And then this one is... you're talking about backlog. I have a very expansive backlog. And this one is going to let you know it because it's Castlevania on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Nice,
on the
dude.
NES. Yeah. I wanted to try to, like we were talking about, like with the long games and short games. Like Dishonored's only got, I looked it up, it's only got like 12 hours of gameplay.
That's not bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Completionist is like 25 or something like that. That's manageable. Horizon's a little longer, and Demon Souls is the longest on the list. I've even thought about swapping Demon Souls out for Shadow of the Colossus, because I just feel like I might be running it a little close with Demon Souls.
Sure.
So this list is likely to change, actually, now that I'm looking at it. But, dude, I needed a game that was just simple, short, but was difficult. Like, something that was going to make me hate myself a little bit.
Yeah, man.
And Castlevania is that game, man. I played so much Castlevania as a kid, and I never beat it. And I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, I guess one, if I could add another one, or I'll just say two other ones since my other games are kind of short.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond Good and Evil. That's one I haven't beat yet, ever. And it's
Yeah.
one of those games that I've always wanted to play and beat. And the Banner Saga, because I have not played a tactical game in so long. And I bought that game. Actually, I think I was one of the backers on that game, I think, when they first started working on it.
Yeah.
And it looks awesome.
It's so good. I bought it on PC, and then they gave it away on Xbox also.
Oh, yeah.
They also gave the second away on Xbox Live Gold.
Oh, nice.
And I have not played through it yet, but that is the style. It's not just a tactical game. Like, you have to make decisions as your, caravan goes along.
Yeah.
And, oh, my goodness, it is perfect. And it's funny that you mentioned the tactical thing, because Final Fantasy Tactics was originally on my list also.
Oh, that
and
would
then
be
I'm
good
just
one.
I don't have 150 hours.
Ooh, maybe I should stream Banner Saga. I wonder how that would go.
I would watch. I would hella watch. Yeah, 100%,
Yeah,
dude.
I might have to check that out. We'll see.
It's got such a cool story. Sorry. Those are all good lists, though. I'm happy with those lists.
Yeah, there. I am
What's
too.
that face I just made? Ugh, cut that out, please. Jesus. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm happy with mine too, because especially Shadow of the Colossus, I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm excited to see you play that.
Oh, me too, for sure. Again, kind of the same thing with Horizon. I wish it was going to be on the PS4 Pro, so I can really kind of take it all in. But I know it's going to be more about, that I'm not one of those graphics people that has to be like, oh, if this game doesn't look good, it's a terrible game. But at the same time, if I'm going to play something and it has the potential to look better, I want to play it at its best.
Right.
Yeah.
But also I know that they're probably going to do a Death Stranding PS4 Pro, so I'm trying to withhold from buying one.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then that just means I just wasted all this time without a Pro, and that's all there is to it.
I think I'm I want to get a PS4 Pro too, but I think I'm going to hold off because money reasons.
Yeah.
And I want to see a Monster Hunter one go on sale, because that Monster Hunter console is beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
is.
legit, dude.
It is so nice. That controller is so nice. That color.
That
Dude,
Rathalos red.
I'd like a PS4 Pro, but I'm really happy with my Batman Special Edition console. It's really nice. It's really great. What's that look for, Trevor? Which is actually I am planning on buying a PS4 Pro by my birthday.
Nice.
Actually, I want it to be by March when we get our taxes back, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat. It's I don't know what to do with my taxes yet, because we're in the process of moving. I just got a new car, and I don't have a 4K TV, so it's kind of pointless at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I know the FPS bump would be nice, but at the same time, I'm it doesn't bother me if I'm playing games at 30 FPS anyways.
Yeah, load times would be shorter, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
no, I get it,
bother
dude.
me.
It's like I was talking to Trevor about getting an Xbox One S, or not One X, One X.
One X,
And
yeah.
when we were discussing that, and there's no point for me. I don't
Right.
have even if I had a 4K TV, I don't know that I would be I don't think I'm so driven graphically to get it. But the load
Right.
times, honestly, that is the one thing that kind of drives
True.
it for me a little bit.
The big thing for me on the Xbox One X was the Blu-ray, the 4K Blu-ray drive.
Yeah,
Honestly, that was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
that makes some sense actually.
But for the Pro, I don't know if I've got a 4K TV. I've got the capabilities there. So now if I have a system that can do it, for me, I might as well. Because I like having multiple systems, at least the way that I have everything set up here. So if I need to record or stream, Right. Yeah. Trust me. My credit card feels it. If like I've got my second Xbox in here, so if I need to record something, I can just do it right in my computer. I don't have to like go out there, move a bunch of stuff out.
Right.
It's now I know that sounds terrible. I'm basically saying like, hey, I'll buy a second.
Excuse me, sir, but that is my Thursday Xbox.
Quite.
Adjust the glasses I don't have on.
My Thursday Xbox. That's priceless.
Right.
Trey.
A new controller every day.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it would be different if I was buying just like another Xbox. But this one, with it being an upgrade, I can have my 4K systems out there, my older systems in here, and it can help with streaming and recording and stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's my thought process behind it. But back to the games though. I'm really looking forward to Shadow Colossus and Horizon the most.
Yeah.
And I know Tim, because since he's not on this podcast, he mentioned a few to me that he was going to knock out.
Oh yeah.
He's finally going to play through Undertale.
Oh, maybe I should put that on mine.
Maybe I should put that on mine.
Yes, you both should, please. I beg you. Zach, you especially, because I know how much you would love it.
Is it going to make me cry?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. 100%.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, carry on. Undertale.
Honestly, I don't remember what else was on there. So that's...
I remember a few. Undertale.
I was trying to drag it out so I could, because I was like, oh crap, that's the only one I remember.
Who was that political guy? He ran for president in a Republican president nomination, and he said the three parts of office that I would get rid of are the Department of shit. I can't remember any of them, but the third one he couldn't remember. He's like the Department of this, the Department of that, and then the Department of, and like he just couldn't remember. People are like, well, was it this?
Wow.
No, was it this? And this is during a debate. It turns out that the department he wanted to get rid of was the Department of not Homeland Security, of Department of Energy. And now he's the head of the Department of Energy under Trump.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Is that not like the biggest? Just like, what is this? The darkest timeline? Like, what the
Right.
fuck is
What
going
is this
on?
timeline?
Sorry,
Like
we don't have to
the,
talk about politics. I just like that reminded me of
No,
that.
dude, that's hilarious, man.
Where the CDC lady that resigned because she had like tobacco stocks. She was buying and selling tobacco stocks or something like that.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude.
there's a little bit of a conflict of interest there.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to video games.
Please, yes, I'm sorry.
There, because you mentioned this earlier about how you had a bunch of like JRPGs on there originally.
Yeah.
There's so many on my list that I wanted to put on there, but I know that that's going to be like a separate thing for me.
I know
like-
you wanted to put Persona 5 on there, didn't you?
I know I did so bad, man. I wanted to
Yeah.
put Persona 5 on there, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 6 or 3, depending on how you look at it. Those three
What
specifically.
about Final Fantasy 7, Trevor? The best Final Fantasy game.
I know. That's
Did you
one
Or
that
six.
6 is good. 6 is acceptable.
6 is the best.
See,
seven
and that's
is
why-
the best. 7 is the best.
6 and 7 are easily like neck and neck on my number
6
ones.
is good. 6 is good. I think 7's got more like value for me.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love 7 for sure, but oh man, Kefka is like the only successful villain in Final Fantasy.
Spoilers.
That's all I'm saying. He's pretty successful, Zach. If you know that storyline.
Oh, successful as in his deeds.
Yes.
Got you. I thought you meant successful as like a brand.
Oh,
villain.
no. In the
'Cause I'm like,
things that he
I'm
did.
sorry, Sephiroth? Like, please. But yes, you are.
In
you are
the things
100%.
that he did, he's probably the best.
Yeah.
Kefka needs to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Kefka for Kingdom Hearts 3. Hashtag.
He's
do it.
he's in Dissidia, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think I saw
Yeah,
that.
he
That
is.
came out yesterday. I really would like to buy that.
Yeah, I need to
There's
get that
too
too.
many fucking games, man, and not enough time. Sorry, Trevor. We
I
totally-
heard that.
We keep hijacking your stuff.
No, you're fine. I mean, I don't want to
was
just
just
sit here and talk to
appalled.
myself.
I was just appalled at the faux pas of not including Final Fantasy VII in an RPG list. But go
No,
ahead.
I understand, man, and it's again one of those things I feel bad about, because it's exactly. You guys just need to.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to like walk me through a GameStop naked as you like walk behind me with the shame bell.
Oh.
We might get kicked out, and that might ruin our potential events that we're trying to run at GameStop. But
Hey, as long as we
it'll be worth
it. As long as we pre-order a couple games, it'll be fine.
Right, yeah.
It's all right.
Do you want to renew your Power Up Pro card while you're here?
I'm naked.
Sir, I'm naked.
That doesn't matter to us.
Where's my wallet?
This is
we've seen weirder stuff in here, man. No joke.
Anyway, Final Fantasy VI. He said, "What other RPGs are on that list, Trevor?" I'm just curious. What's on your radar?
Those are my big ones.
Persona and then 6.
Correct. Persona 5. Hold on, I actually made a spreadsheet. I don't know.
Of course you did.
Chrono Trigger is the other one.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a must. Yeah, we got to get you on that, bro.
Yeah, I know. 30, and I use the same site you did, Zach, as far as like how to beat, just to kind of like help plan things out. So Chrono Trigger they had listed at 23 hours. Earthbound they had listed at 28 hours.
Ooh, yep.
And then
That's a
Persona
good
5,
one.
95 hours.
Is that storyline or completion?
That's just storyline. That's not even completion.
That sounds about right.
That's
there's a lot
insane.
of stuff in Persona. Like the Persona's
Sounds like
got this
a Persona
beautiful thing where you build your relationships, and that actually like builds your power in the game too, because it increases your bonds with certain what are they called? Arcana? No. I can't with the spirits that can possess you.
Persona?
Yeah. That's totally what it's called. Yes, with your personas. Okay, I'm done. Go ahead. I'm finished now. I should probably stop talking.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry to shut you down like that, Zach. I'm sorry.
No. Dude, if it had been you, I'd have done the same thing. It's all right, man. It's all right. It's really cool though, because it drives both the grind of building your characters and making them stronger, while building your relationships and your draw to the different characters in the storyline.
Yeah, it builds up the lore.
Exactly.
So you're building relationships with different characters as far as like how close you are to them?
Yep. You can
Fuck.
Yeah,
so
Persona's
every day-
like
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like part date sim, part like RPG game.
Yeah.
It's great. It's awesome.
It's less date sim. It's more like Japanese high schooler simulator with monsters. Because it's like you go to school and there are like little sections where you'll go to school and you'll have to do questions in class or anything. And if you answer the questions right after so many times, your intelligence ranking will go up or something like that.
Right.
And then after school, you have options. Like you can choose one thing to do after school, and you do that, and that takes up your evening. And then you go home, and like you actually have to segment your time out and be aware of what you're doing, because if you don't do certain things by certain times, they're unavailable to you.
Gotcha. That is really stressful.
It is. It totally is. But at
It's
the
just
same
like
time,
real life.
Yeah. Well, give her, a save game file.
All right.
Give or take a save game file. Dude, I've been having problems all night long. Someone in my chat tonight was even like, "Wow, you're doing great naming things." I called the spear. What is the spear and shield called in Monster
Gunlance?
Hunter? The gun lance.
The
No.
lance?
It's just the lance, I think, because there's the gun lance and then the lance, right?
Yep.
I don't know.
I saw the lance. I called the lance and shield. I called it the stick and sword. I was like, the stick and sword, guys. I'm talking about that guy.
Sword.
And everyone's like, "You mean the lance? Could you possibly be referring to that?" Yes. Yes, I am.
It's like when Tim was doing his Doki Doki playthrough.
Oh,
He was having such a hard time with reading. But it was good,
yeah.
because don't get me wrong, I give Tim props for reading the entire thing, because I would not be able to do that. That's a hard thing to do.
Your throat starts to go about halfway through it.
Oh, for sure. I believe that. But he was energized the entire time. But some of the words he had trouble with, like even just right off the bat, he called it a Doki Doki Lecture Club. And then I think my favorite one, though, the favorite time he got one of the words wrong, he was reading through a poem, and he had a hard time reading soft. He read it as soft.
Really?
And I just lost it.
Was it because it was in cursive?
He did. It might have been. I do know that he mentioned at some point that like cursive was really hard for him to read.
Yeah.
So it could have been that. But yeah, Soft. That was probably my favorite one.
That's hilarious. And Tim's not here to defend himself, so let's make
Exactly. So that's all he's not going to listen to this. It's okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine. He doesn't listen to the podcast. I mean, what do you expect from a guy that sleeps in his jeans, right?
Jesus.
Never mind. I'm dropping that before I take the joke too far.
Sorry, I apologize. You can cut that out if you feel that's too much.
No, I'm sure Tim's okay with it. If not, he'll just probably come and kill you in your sleep.
With his jeans. Like, that's how he does
Right.
it, too.
he just wraps both legs of the jeans around you.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with this, Tim. I have nothing to do with this.
Oh.
The jean strangler.
Yeah. He lets his jeans absorb your soul. And so, like, that's what keeps him warm at night when he lays in them. All right, sorry, we went too far. That's the line. I went.
We love you, Tim.
Yeah, we do love you, Tim.
Absolutely.
So how was sorry, jumping topics a little bit if you don't mind. How was OhioCon?
It was good. I was there Friday, Saturday. Tim was there Friday, Saturday, and Trey was just there Friday. And we didn't have passes Friday, so Friday we didn't really get to do a whole lot. Really just kind of walked around, saw the cosplays, hung out. But Saturday, me and Tim bought a day pass. We had some friends that I know from Dayton came up. We went to a few panels with them. Played a game called Werewolf, which was really fun.
Yeah, I've played.
Never heard of it before, but I really liked it because it's a deck of cards, but you really don't use the cards at all, other than at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's just really cool. Like it's all just like a mind game.
So, for those that don't know what Werewolf is you take a deck of cards, and I don't remember exactly which cards mean what, but everyone in the town is a villager, except there's a werewolf, there's a mayor, I think, or there's a couple different like variations of the game, and then there's a seer also, I think, or a witch.
The ones that I remember are seer and doctor. Those are the only other two.
I don't even remember the doctor, so this is a variation. But basically, everyone gets their role, and then everyone puts their heads down kind of thing, and every night... Okay, that's right. The seer knows which one the werewolf is, and... but she can't say, the werewolf's this person. I know because I'm the seer, because then the werewolf will just kill that...
them.
Oh, but the point is, everyone puts their heads down, and then the werewolf picks someone to kill. That person dies. And then everyone raises their heads up. So-and-so died. Trevor died. And then Trevor's out of the game. And then the townspeople get to decide who they hang. Because they're trying to figure out who the werewolf is. And, it's... who won that, by the way, Trevor?
Tim won that, of course.
Yeah, of course he did. I semi-believe Tim has sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads. I don't know, man. Like, there's something eerie about Tim when he does things. Because he's almost
just so good.
He is. He's good, but he comes off sometimes. I don't know if it's an act, but he tries to be aloof-ish, and then he just crushes you. It's upsetting, dude. It is upsetting.
It'd almost be better if he was like more arrogant about it.
No, not really. I mean, to some degree, but that would be upsetting. Okay, so you guys played Werewolf. What else did you do? Did you see any cool cosplay?
Yeah, there was a lot of cool cosplay. Ancient Magus Bride, some cosplay.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else. Of course, we saw like.
Did someone cosplay as Elias?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, there were like three, I think.
Sorry, carry on. I've interrupted
No,
you
you're
multiple
fine.
times.
So that was pretty cool. We also saw Ugandan Knuckles, of course. A Logan Paul cosplayer, which...
I wanted to uppercut real bad.
Right. There were some Doki Doki cosplayers, which was pretty cool.
Was there any Shokugeki cosplay?
There were. Yeah, I saw a few.
Oh, who?
I only saw Soma.
Soma. Okay.
Yeah, but granted, I don't know. There's so many people walking around, you can't like really scan everyone. But he's the only one I saw like specifically. And then of course there's a bunch of My Hero cosplayers too.
Well, yeah, it's like the most popular anime right now.
Right.
It's so
That
good,
seems like-
man.
It is. It is very good. That's not to knock. Which I think I saw the season 3 start on March 7th.
April 7th.
April 7th. April 7th. Yes. Did we already know that? I saw it on Facebook today, and I thought I got the down low.
I think they announced it. It wasn't too. It was maybe only like 2 days ago or something. It's it's still new information for sure.
Neat. I actually had a question. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, Dragon Ball's ending in March. I think that's what you're thinking of.
That could be.
Yes, that is what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, that must be. Which I got to catch up on that. I'm on episode 20.
Well, it's okay. You'll have all kinds of time. You won't be coming back till like next year, probably.
I heard it was canceled completely.
Well, the rumor is that they canceled it. Well, they're ending it for now because they're working on a movie, a new Dragon Ball movie. And then after that, they're going to have another arc.
Interesting.
But I am no Akira Toriyama, so I don't know.
So, how are the new... Before I get into them, what can I expect from the new arcs? Because, you know, Dragon Ball GT went a little haywire.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Exactly. And they came back, they're like, listen, that never happened, guys.
Yeah.
But even, like... I think it's pretty widely... Like, Cell Saga is one of the best. And then Boo Saga is good, but that's where things start to get weird.
Yeah.
So, what about Super? Dragon Ball Super? Is it primo Dragon Ball, or does it kind of just feel out of place?
Well, it depends on what you count as primo Dragon Ball, because you got to think Dragon Ball was originally a comedy.
Yeah, that's true with the old school Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And then went crazy with Dragon
And then
Ball
it went
Z.
all super serious with fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
But it just depends, because there's both. It's a nice mix
Yeah.
of both.
Like I said, I'm 20 episodes in, and I'm really happy with this so far. I love Beerus.
Yeah.
I love
And
Beerus.
is it Whis? Whis?
Yeah.
Whis.
He's like one of my favorite characters. I wish he was like a playable character in Dragon Ball Fighters.
Hey, we may get him. You never know.
Yeah.
He
Have
is
they
pretty
announced
awesome.
any DLC for Dragon Ball Fighters yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Other
We
than
do
the
have
announcer
those-
packs and music. That's it.
Yeah.
There are those rumored leaks from like the like those avatars that they data mined. Who was
yeah.
that, Trey? It was like Bardock.
Bardock, Broly, Raditz was one.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of off the top of my head, but
Bardock is Goku's dad, right?
yeah.
And then Broly, obviously. Duh.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Broly is yeah. I need to play that game.
Bring in all
I've been-
the Saiyans, please.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna call it the Super Saiyan pack.
That's fine.
Which actually Bardock never went Super Saiyan, so maybe that doesn't fit. But
You're wrong, sir.
did he go Super
wrong?
Saiyan?
Yeah, it was like one of those like extra story things that isn't technically canon, but I think they're gonna make it canon.
Gotcha. Well, then I guess Raditz never went Super Saiyan either, did he?
No, he died. He got
Yeah.
pierced through the chest.
Yeah, he got killed by a special beam cannon.
Yep.
That happened. What was I gonna say? There was something else I was gonna say, but I can't remember. So it doesn't matter.
I have not put Dragon Ball Fighters in my system at well. I haven't
That's what I was
opened
gonna
it up.
ask. That's what I was gonna ask.
I have not played it. Monster Hunter is just too good. I know that I would have fun with Dragon Ball. I just can't bring it. I can't bring myself to stop playing Monster Hunter.
I went to play the ladder last night. I think it was last night, and the servers were down for maintenance. So I played some more of the story up to like chapter 5.
Nice.
And the story is just too easy. Like the story is like I can literally just mash buttons and get into the enemy.
Oh, you mean
Like-
just the auto attack the entire time?
Oh, dude, it's not like I'm
Sounds
trying.
like Dragon
Okay,
Ball.
I'm trying to do the chain attacks where you go light, medium, heavy, and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to mix things together. Like I've watched a lot of Maximilian Dude, and I'm trying to do some things I've seen him do, and I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn,
Right.
not just
That's
go
good. That's good.
square.
All right.
But dude, it's just like the computer is abysmally bad. So I don't know.
Maybe it's like a
But-
setting or something. You could
Yeah,
up the,
maybe there
up the
is.
difficulty. But if you're just looking to get through the story, then might as well just get through it.
I know. I just need to go and square all day long.
Yeah,
Right.
There you go. Square it
Get
up.
those achievements.
Yeah. Have you played it all, Trey?
I've done a couple tutorials for the characters I was interested in. And then I did the like the little tutorial thing just to get like some of the Zenny. And then I opened up a bunch of capsules and got disappointed. But such as loot boxes.
I get it. I got the gold Frieza.
Oh, nice.
That walks around like
the
nice.
little avatar thing. Yeah.
And I got Majin Buu also.
I got
That's awesome.
Bulma. I think that's the only one that I was excited about.
Oh, that's upsetting. I don't know why I dislike Bulma. She's always
great.
She's always bitching about something. She's always like, Goku! Oh no, wait, I'm thinking
You're thinking Chi-Chi.
I'm totally thinking Chi-Chi. I'm sorry, but Bulma is kind of like, Vegeta, it's my birthday! Can't you stop training on my birthday? And then she smacks Beerus, and it's like, what are you doing, lady? Sorry.
No, I like Bulma.
Spoilers. Tim, don't listen to this part.
R.I.P.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, dude, I heard about that. I heard that someone told me that was the reason they stopped Dragon Ball, which I didn't know if I bought that, but I don't know.
Could be a reason. They got to recast her voice, or just figure out a way to kill her off in the story, which I hope not.
Oh,
because
dude,
Trunks would be a very tragic character if that happens.
He's already a pretty tragic character.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm super happy with the game, like Dragon Ball FighterZ, and then I'm super happy with the dubbing. Like, they've got, for the most part, all the same voice actors, I think, except for Frieza's different. I haven't noticed any others other than that, but Frieza's definitely different. But
I'd be interested to, because we've only done the subs, but I'm always interested to go back and kind of listen to just to see how well it compares. Because I know we did that with an episode of My Hero once, and I'm like, oh my god, like some of these choices are
even like the opening song was just like,
yeah, especially the opening songs are always like so much worse in English. You're like, wow,
this is terrible.
It was better when I couldn't understand it.
Yeah. Well, no,
like
go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, like in My Hero and Mineta, like his voice is so annoying. Like it's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Yeah. See, that's how I feel about Dragon Ball Z subbed. Like, Dragon Ball Z is one of the few things I don't like subbed. I prefer everything subbed. But for me, Dragon Ball, like, I grew up watching it on Toonami, after school, every day.
Right.
The dub is what I know. And so, like, it's like, to hear Piccolo's voice. It's just like, I can hear Piccolo's voice. I'm in Monster Hunter. The guy that voices Piccolo is in Monster Hunter, I'm fairly certain.
Is
he? Nice.
I'm fairly certain.
I know.
Go ahead, sorry.
The same voice actor that did Chris Redfield is the first squad leader or whatever.
The old guy?
No, the younger dude.
First squad.
Like the first dude you meet in Monster Hunter.
I think that might be third squad.
Oh.
Interesting.
Because I think first squad is the old commander guy.
Okay, well, whichever the black-haired
that's,
dude.
Is Chris?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Interesting.
I may be wrong about Piccolo. Now that I said that, I may be wrong. Like, now you're making me doubt myself, and I think I may be wrong. But I'll look it up. I'll figure it out. What were you going to say, Trevor?
Me and Trey met the guy that did Piccolo's voice.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we had a drink with him at MatsuruCon.
Piccolo is one of my favorite characters ever. I love Piccolo.
I think he did the original Piccolo voice.
Right.
Yeah, because
original Piccolo.
Chris Sabat does like Vegeta Goku or Vegeta Piccolo and someone else now. But
he was like the OG.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was such a good con, dude.
Yeah, it was. I met Matt Mercer at the bar.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, no big deal.
Just chilling. He's in Monster Hunter World too.
I believe it.
One of the random commanders or whatever.
Yeah. God, the game is so good.
It is. I'm just having so much fun with it. I'm glad that it's like I'm probably like 30 hours in, maybe 40, I don't know. I haven't checked. But the fact that I'm still getting tutorials blows my mind. Like that makes me feel so good about how much more there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still going to be adding monsters.
Yeah, just wait till we get new monsters in G rank and all kinds of stuff, man.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh,
considering how successful it's been.
The City of Final Fantasy NT is what he's in. That's where I recognize his voice from. I've been watching a lot about Dissidia because I really want to buy it, and I'm trying to talk myself into it. Oh, and he's also in One Piece. He does the voice of Zoro. And I've been watching that with my son.
Nice.
Because it's practically like a kid's cartoon, even though although they cuss a little more than you would expect in a kid's cartoon.
I need to catch up on that show, man.
Well, you've got
about 800, 900 episodes to watch.
It's 7 or 8, I think. I don't know. It's insane though, is what it is. Like, I don't know how you keep a story running that long.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just don't even.
Me and Trey still haven't finished Naruto.
Yep.
Neither
At least that
have
one's
I.
ended. So we can
Right. At least we have like an endpoint now
end
to
in
like.
sight, yeah.
But now you've got Boruto.
Yeah.
What a
Boruto.
stupid fucking name.
I heard
Sorry.
I heard that got pretty intense.
I watched I watch clips every now and then that like Crunchyroll or someone posts on online, and dude, it looks
It looks really good.
Yeah,
But
it looks good.
We'll see when
Just
we get
has
there.
a stupid name.
So what else is on the docket? I know we got like what, Nintendo news, right? Some new Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do have like a few like tidbits from the past couple days. Nintendo announced that their online is coming in September finally. Their paid online.
Boo.
So interested to see how that goes.
Did they show it off at all? Like, did they show if it's going to change any user faces or anything?
Nope.
They're just
User
the same.
faces?
It's like $12 or something for the whole year. So it's very cheap compared to everything else.
Yeah.
But you also get free games every month, just like with everything. But you only get them for the 1 month.
Oh,
But I think you
really?
can get them at like a discounted price if you decide to buy it, right?
That
That's
might
what I
be.
heard.
That could be. I'm not sure.
I think so.
That's a
But
little
I don't know how I
odd.
feel about it still. Their
Yeah.
whole like voice chat and stuff is just kind of wacky, and
Yeah, their voice chat is pretty awful right now. But then again,
hope
I
they
don't.
figure that out.
I just don't do my Nintendo games online. Like I do them like couch
Right.
co-op. So
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me a whole lot, but it does suck that they don't have like a very good system going.
That's where Nintendo really shines, is the couch co-op stuff. But like at some point too, you got to go. We got to catch up. Like we got to catch up with today's market at the same time. It would be nice. I don't know. The dream is that you can have both sides of that coin.
Right, absolutely.
But I think you need a more powerful console if that's the case.
I mean, they're definitely doing well. Like the Switch has already outsold the Wii U, the entire lifespan of the Wii U, and it hasn't even been out for a full year yet. Which is
like
great
$1
news.
million units or something
Yeah,
like that, right?
like huge.
It's not a small number.
Not at all. And then someone else was like, "Oh yeah, the sales for Mario or Super Mario Odyssey outsold the entire total sales for Star Wars Battlefront." So that's
On
Xbox,
every console.
PS4, and PC combined.
In your
That-
face, EA.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. That
Yeah.
really doesn't surprise me. Like that's almost not news. Like it's like that's to me that's almost the equivalent of being like, "Hey, Mario sold out." I don't know. Hannah Montana's 360 game.
No,
Like,
I mean, I
obviously,
definitely get
but
it.
it's a AAA game. But the difference is that Battlefront 2 was supposed to be a AAA game. It wasn't.
That's like a triple
Um,
F.
Yeah, triple. Yeah. I don't know. I don't. People that defend Monster Hunter, Battlefront, just blow my mind.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm even watching a Monster Hunter stream while we're talking right now. Hey, you're doing a great job, Tim. No, but like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know how you defend that. Like, the loot boxes, whatever. You know, I get loot boxes are a thing now, but the way they implemented them was egregious.
Oh yeah.
On top
Totally
of that,
agree.
I don't know, man. It just wasn't as fun. I have not been enthused or excited by. I thought Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, I would sink countless hours into both of them.
Yeah, the originals
And-
for sure. These new
Yeah.
ones are terrible. I haven't played it
Yeah.
since I think since the movie came out, the newest movie.
Yeah, I haven't either. I never did the Last
Revenge
Jedi
of the
DLC.
Sith?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Last Jedi. I know.
Last Jedi.
I see things. I watch things. Although actually, I still haven't seen.
Rogue One.
Rogue One. Yep, I still haven't seen Rogue One. I need to.
That's a good one.
It
My
is.
wife actually rented. She's like, "Oh, we should watch Rogue One." I was like, "Yeah, that's great." And then she came home the other day. She rented Rogue One and the Warcraft movie. And I was just like, I have no desire to see either of these actually, but okay, sure. I'm a poopy pants, as my son would say. He's been saying that too. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I talk about my kids all the fucking time.
Because they're adorable.
Yeah.
The other little bit of Nintendo news they gave us, Mario Kart Tour is going to be coming March of 2019.
Oh,
And that's a
boy.
mobile game, right?
Yeah, we know nothing about it other than it's on mobile.
Boy.
Well, I'm interested to see how that looks, and by interested, I mean I'll never play it most likely.
Right. I can't imagine it being. I don't know. Like I'm glad that they're trying to expand into like mobile games. Like it's fun. Like
Yeah.
Animal Crossing was fun for a while. They did a good job with Fire Emblem. Even the Mario Run game was fun. For the
I've
little
heard
bit
good
I
things
played
about that actually.
But like Mario Kart is just gonna be like this. Like, it's just
Yeah, I just don't want to gyroscope it. Nice spoon.
thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Excellent.
But that's all it's gonna be.
Trevor's
like,
I've wondered where all the spoons are in the house. Sorry, go ahead. I
they're in the
apologize.
mountain of dishes that we have in the dishwasher right now.
What else? Oh, we had 2 delays for AAA titles.
Yep.
Red Dead Redemption 2 got delayed to October 26th, I believe is the date.
Uh-huh.
And then Anthem is pushed back to 2019.
What?
Which
I figured.
I don't think anybody expected Anthem this year anyways.
No.
No.
that game
But yeah,
is-
Red Dead is, I don't know, not super surprising, but it's nice that we have like a set date now.
Yeah.
And I'm always okay with pushbacks as long as like whatever it takes for the game to be at its best.
Exactly. Like I'm so sick of seeing games that like they're just broken day one,
Yep.
or they need like, oh hey, listen, here's a day one patch. It's 2 gigs. Like, you know, I don't think you ever see that actually, but like just ridiculous stuff
Marvel's
like that.
Capcom had that.
Yeah. Well, and dude, that seems to be an issue with fighters, or not fighters, but I guess Marvel vs. Capcom kind of had that, and then Street Fighter V had a lot of problems out of the gate.
Yeah, Street Fighter V was like where it is now. Arcade Edition is like what it should have been when it came out.
Yeah. And so I think we're seeing too many, like, I get that it takes a while to make games. I get that making games is expensive and everything, but like, you need to have a full game out when you release it. Like, there's
Right.
no excuse for releasing a half-assed game, especially in the day and age that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So we're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, exactly. That was I don't know. Those are kind of like our speed run through the at least the big things that have happened in the gaming world the past couple days.
Yeah.
We've been a little delayed on the podcast, but that's okay. We've been slaying monsters, so we're doing the Lord's work here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's my fault. We're late on the podcast.
No, it's fine. We've been
happy.
we had an awesome session of D&D thanks to Zach on Sunday. We we got Zach to do some voices, which was fantastic. He
I like
voiced
doing
a
voices.
I hope we need to find a way to get that to continue because that was really fun. I really did enjoy that.
Yeah, it
It's
was
nice to
awesome.
have the NPCs feel as interactive as we're trying to be, especially since we're all new. I think it kind of makes us a little more comfortable with role playing and getting into character more. So yeah, hearing Zach voice a legion of centipedes was definitely the highlight of the session.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my familiar.
And my
And
wolf.
Trey got his wolf.
Shade.
Shade, yes. Trevor got his familiar Zal, which I'm excited about. And we are... I feel like maybe we'll see the outside world again soon. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. I need
If
to do
we
a lot
survive.
Of prep work. I need to do a lot of prep work before next Sunday. And I'll go ahead and say it on here. It's an exciting change of events for... I'm announcing something without talking to you guys, so here we go. D&D's over. No, no. But Man and Monsters, we're going to be seeing a kind of new thing where we switch out one person every week. And we're going to have a guest in on Man and Monsters every other week. This coming week, I believe I know who the guest is. I'm going to save it as a surprise, but make sure you guys check it out. And just to double check with you, that Sunday is... If you're listening to this before... I probably shouldn't even say it because most people are going to be listening to this afterwards or something. But yeah,
Oh, no, it'll be
that's,
fine.
so that would be Sunday the 11th. Yes, Sunday the 11th, we're going to have a guest.
Nice. I like that idea.
So we're going to be doing that. I'm pretty pumped for it. Yeah. D&D's like my favorite thing that we do.
Me
Other
too.
than I really enjoy doing Fan Fridays, but I'm so fucking tired of playing Fortnite. It's not even funny. Like I can never play Fortnite, dude. I don't ever want to play Fortnite again. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative. I just like, there's so many better games to play. But I think, you know, as far as Friday Night Fam goes, I'm really excited because, you know, this week we're doing Monster Hunter. Next week we're doing Monster Hunter. Like
For the seeable future, we're doing Monster Hunter.
Well, you know,
For all Monster Hunter kind.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
exactly. We're changing our name. That's how much we like Monster Hunter. You know, we're doing some different stuff, but what I'm really excited about is Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I'm excited for all Manakind Friday Night Fam, Sea of Thieves, and just so you know, I'm the motherfucking captain.
I
actually haven't seen any gameplay from it, so I don't even know if there's a captain.
I haven't either, other than the trailers.
Yeah, other than like the E3 trailer and, you know, jumping in here or there on some streams. That's all I've seen.
Tim did get to play the alpha, but I know he did not get in the closed beta.
Okay. I just didn't have the money to pay for it, otherwise I would have.
With the Sea of Thieves, though, kind of like we talked about in our last podcast, with the Game Pass thing, that'll be awesome, because I can just pay $10.
$5.
It's just clicking, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. When is that?
$10.
It's March.
March something.
Yeah.
$5.
It's 5. It's only 5. I thought it was 10.
I think it's 10, Trey.
Because they're splitting it, right?
Oh yeah, because we do the
If it works out that way, I don't know if the Family Pass would work that way.
Yeah. Hopefully it does.
Yes, hopefully. Let's
hope
that'd be
so.
awesome.
Oh no,
I'm nervous about these card payments, but
Right.
Well, that is stressful. So I'm actually excited about Fan Fridays and stuff and other things we got coming out here soon.
Oh, me too.
I've been talking to Tim about Zach versus Tim again.
Awesome. And we were talking about because Trey did a Street Fighter stream not too long ago where we had he was playing some music. Everyone really liked that.
The fucking best Street Fighter stream, dude. Like, I'm gonna level with you, dude. I was working on some other stuff. I just put you over here on another monitor and like threw another tab up while I was working on things, but I just listened to your music.
Nice.
Like I was just like, this is good. Not that your gameplay
isn't
isn't great. I like your gameplay too, but I had things to do.
Right.
But that was good. That was good. Yeah.
I know we've been talking about opening up a song request for Fan Friday too, which I think would be pretty fun.
yeah.
Because a lot of the time for like story games, it doesn't really work because you know you have to listen to the dialogue or things are more serious.
Yeah.
But for Fan Fridays, they're always casual and it just kind of nice to
Multiplayer, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Bullshitting,
dude.
shooting the shit.
Exactly.
That's the best time. Those are the best streams for game or music and stuff. Is just
For
when
sure.
you're doing competitive stuff
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
because you're grinding. Plus Tim will love that because he'll be able to sing.
Right.
Never mind. I don't want to.
Fantastic.
Yeah. On second thoughts.
It's like, all right, guys, you have to spend your mana points to get Tim to be quiet.
Yeah. Jesus.
50 points, and we'll mute Tim for 5 minutes.
I've got enough points. I can probably get us a weekend of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. No, I'm sorry. Oh, brother. Anyway, well, I think I'm all talked out. What did you guys want to talk about? Anything else?
I can't think of anything that happened other than me getting a new car and learning how to drive stick shift and
Houston beating San Francisco Shock.
Yep. F off. F off. Okay, wait until March.
I just checked the standings, and Dynasty lost.
Good.
Wow, did they really?
Yeah, to Spitfire. I really hope Tim does.
0-4?
Podcast now. Yeah,
Yeah, they got 4-0'd, yeah.
Wow, that is huge.
That's very huge.
Just wait until March because my boys, Sinatra and Super, are going to come in and wreck the place. I guarantee it.
We shall see in March.
You heard it first. Here first.
Is that
Fam
because of the whole
exclusive.
18 thing?
Yeah. They got some younger players, but it's going to
what team is that?
So, San Francisco Shock.
Oh, so they've already picked them up then. They're like
Yeah, they have the characters. They're just waiting, They have the players. They're just waiting on the
right.
the right age.
I didn't know if they had been drafted or not yet. That's
Yeah.
interesting. We'll see. At least my team actually has people from their home country. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving a hard time. I love Soul. I'm happy I picked them. It's upsetting that they lost, but hey, man, Spitfire's doing really well.
They are.
I'm blown away by the quality of the OWL.
It's so good.
Yeah, it
Like,
really is.
we'll talk about it in like a esports podcast or something. But
Yeah,
Oh,
for
that'd
sure.
be fun. 100%. Sorry, I'm getting
good.
us off topic again.
No, you're fine. We have to end it now, Zach.
I apologize.
No, we'll definitely get an owl podcast going here sometime soon because we haven't really got to talk about it. We talked about like the hype for it,
Yeah.
but now that the matches are in, we haven't really got to follow up on it. I know me, Trey, Zach, and Enders were always in Discord like talking about the matches live, so it's been a lot of fun. But yeah,
has
with
been
that, we're right at the hour mark, so probably a good place to cut it off. So I know we talked about a lot of the streaming things we've been doing, but definitely stay posted on our 4 in February. Tim will probably be doing his throughout the month if we can pull him away from Monster Hunter. Trey will be killing the weekends as usual. And then we've got D&D every other Sunday. And look for our special unannounced guest. And we've also got our D&D episodes now up on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube if you want to go back and rewatch them too. Just in case you missed the live showing.
Yeah.
Both as video and audio, right?
Right. So just in case you don't like to see our faces, you can just listen to our voices.
That's what
Especially
I'm doing.
Zach's centipede voice.
Yeah.
That's honestly the highlight. I'm actually going to clip that tonight and put it up on socials tomorrow.
Of course you are.
But yeah, appreciate you guys listening in as always. If you like us, please hit subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch, Google Play, iTunes, however you're listening to us. We definitely appreciate the support. Leave a comment. Let us know what you'd like to hear us talk about next time. And as always, we'll see you next time.
until next time, we'll see you next time.
Until next time, we'll see you next time.